That's a what do you call the one?
Go slowly.
Go slowly.
Go slowly.
Like a goat.
Video. Run it over.
Yeah, wait, no.
Oh,
It's a
Mr.
goat?
It's a sheep.
It's a sheep.
Oh, look at those!
Oh, there's a
Oh
deer.
my gosh!
There's alive.
Oh my God.
There,
Dude,
alive,
he
alive,
doesn't
alive.
go. I
Okay.
hope he
There's-
don't horn him.
Uh-oh.
There.
I hope he doesn't
Wow.
horn us.
Uh-oh.
They shave the body. Look. They make it as a sheep
Uh-oh.
clothing.
There.
Deer's nice.
Oh, look at that!
Deer's.
Oh my
Look at
God.
that.
That's
Say
the
hi.
reindeer of Santa Claus.
They're looking for some food.
Where's Rudolph? I don't see him with the red nose. Where's Rudolph? Where's Rudolph?
Oh,
Where's
hello!
Rudolph?
We're passing by. We're passing
It's a
by.
reindeer.
Wow.
We're
Ah.
passing
Reindeer.
by.
Hi, reindeer. They're so cute.
No, sign of it.
Wow. Mules and mules. Oh, there's mule deer.
And deer. Also
Do
deer.
not feed. Oh,
Do
they
not
have a
feed. They
special
remain in
diet.
your car.
Oh, watch out for deer.
Oh, that's good that they preserve this one, huh?
Watch out for deer.
Deer.
Oh, my
First
dear.
time
Oh,
I
right
saw
there,
that.
right there. I see some deer. Right there, right
Oh,
there.
like
I see
Right
it.
there.
Where?
Right there.
I see it.
see it?
Mommy, the tail, the black tail.
You see it?
I saw the black tail.
Right there. On the
Oh,
side.
there's
po
a
na.
deer
Right
over there.
Adaro.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, deers. What's up, deer?
There's
yeah.
a different kind of deer. So
Yeah, deer.
I don't know what. Yeah,
How young, probably?
maybe a year.
A year?
A white-tailed deer?
Yeah, white tail.
Doesn't have a white tail.
We'll research later
No,
what kind of
it
deer.
doesn't have a white tail.
Say
so it's
bye-bye.
not a white-tailed
Say
deer.
bye-bye. See you later.
Deer. A
What do they?
fading
What do
deer.
they eat? Meat?
Oh, right there.
I don't have
Oh, right there.
Are they carnivorous or herbivores?
Me.
Oh, herbivores.
They eat meat?
Oh, myself.
They eat steak?
Oh my
he
goodness!
looks-
First time.
He looks so
Oh,
cute.
no.
Mule ate is a combination of a horse
The white
and a donkey.
He's so cute,
That
buddy.
one, that one.
Oh, nice color.
Hi,
Two,
The white
them, two.
one is Woodrow.
Hi, Woodrow.
Okay, we are entering the wolves now.
Oh, wolves.
Wolves, no exemption. So the windows lock, doors.
See, they ask you to lock the doors.
Yeah.
Lala.
When it's time to lock the doors.
Yeah, because there's smart. I've seen a video where they can open doors.
Oh yeah. That's why they warn us.
White wolves.
There.
Wolves.
Wolves.
Hi, wolves. Wolves.
Uh-oh. This one came from Phoenix.
Is that a rock?
This one is from Phoenix, ate. They're driving to here.
Oh, like, hi, yo, what's up, bro? Yeah, I like it.
Wow, grizzly bear.
You see him? Right there?
Oh,
He
they're
looks
so
so
cute.
Right there? You see him?
He looks so fluffy.
They're so cute.
You see him?
We look so
Female
There's
deer.
car behind us.
The
Raise
bear
up.
now.
A drop of golden sun.
The bear, the bear.
No exception. Windows,
What's funny?
doors locked.
No,
No,
it's okay.
it's not scary at all.
This-
They're afraid of us.
There.
So yeah,
Oh my god, it's a bear.
Oh, there's one hiding there. Oh, there's a grizzly bear.
Right there. You said do not stop. It's right there. Right there, right there, right there.
Wait.
Right
Black
there.
bear.
Right there also on
black
the side.
one.
Oh my god. Oh, there's a grizzly bear.
Black bear.
Black deer.
Right there also the baby bear. Right there the baby
There's a
bear.
cub. There's a what do you call it? A baby?
Right there.
Inside, siguro inside the cave.
Cubby.
Oh, right there on the side.
Cubby.
They're hiding.
Cubby.
There's another one there. Is it a cub or? Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
a
Bison approaching.
Bison. These are
Special
big,
day.
right? The
Do
bison.
not
yeah, the
feed.
bison. It's like
Bison.
buffalo.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't like. I hope they don't like head on us. Yeah.
They're hiding.
Oh, and there's flowers. We'll take picture there.
Yeah.
This is the one they get crazy in California. They just
They're eating.
That's a fish. It's a bison.
Oh my god, I love the flowers. I
We're
love
close.
the flowers.
Oh, look at the bison.
White bison. They're white.
So handsome, huh?
That's handsome.
Say hi, Rodney. Say Rayver.
Hello. Hello. White bison.
Look here, look here.
We're gonna get one to take it home.
You wanna bring it? I think it will fit in our trunk, right?
I want to see it. Maybe it's my time.
Oh my
Nice,
goodness.
Oh, they're so cute.
They're so cute.
Oh, this is so beautiful place.
Bison.
I like it, the flowers.
This
Oh my
is-
god. It's my favorite.
That's why they put flowers.
It's flower field.
So they could
Bison.
healthy.
Huh? What do you say, Rodney?
They eat flowers?
Yeah.
So many
The
flowers
bison is
because they eat
vegetarian?
flowers.
They eat flower. They're flower-starian, huh?
They eat flowers.
The food are flowers.
Flower power.
This is the best experience ever.
Yeah. I
Oh,
love the
there's one
flower
right
field.
there. Is that a rock? That's a rock.
Look here,
Tanong.
buddy.
Oh, I
Tanong
see
din
it.
yung what?
Far
Wala.
away.
Look there, over there in the window.
Whoa. I'm a little bit scared because I might headbutt. Oh, we're getting close. Oh,
Look at the
Flower
bison.
field is
go
wild. Did they
slow.
grow it?
Go slow.
They just sprinkle it here, maybe. They
Don't
just
go
grow.
fast. Go slow.
Oh my god, they're so
Don't
big.
Don't startle them, please.
Oh my god. Yeah, they have. Is there a fence? They don't mix together?
Yeah, there's a fence I saw.
Oh, which one is the wilder one?
I don't know.
They slaughter this, Ning. They slaughter this and use for meat.
Ay, hindi po siguro this.
Hindi.
They eat the flowers?
Ining, hindi inakain.
Hindi po nice.
Ay,
Because there are few only. Look at that.
wow.
I'm gonna pose a little bit here.
Na,
I'm
cannot.
gonna stop.
Oh, this is a
BEARIZONA.
different one.
There's a
Bighorn sheep.
horn.
Big horn, big horn, big horn.
Bighorn sheep. Okay.
Special diet. Do not.
That means they have big horns. So watch out. Be careful. You better watch out. You better not.
These are huge, huh, mommy?
It's not Christmas.
I think this is bigger than LA Zoo, San Diego Zoo.
Later, Santa.
Huh?
Is this the best zoo ever?
Best zoo ever.
Right?
Let's go ever. Let's go ever.
Oh, Big Bear, big.
This is man-made.
In Big Bear, the zoo is nice too.
Yeah, but
Big
it's
Bear.
small.
Look, Big Bear.
Bear.
Big
We're
Bear.
going to Big Bear now.
Big Bear
Big
now.
Bear. We're gonna go to Big Bear. Okay, we're at Big Bear.
There's one here.
On the other side.
That's like
So
Rodney
what's
when
the
he's
difference of
sleeping.
Big Bear and Grizzly Bear?
Probably these are big.
They're bigger than
Look at that.
black. Come on,
That's
big,
Rodney.
Come here. Big.
That's like Rodney when he's
They're
sleeping.
everywhere.
It's
Huh?
Rodney.
Right there also.
He has a bear. Come on.
Oh,
This one
those are,
also.
look at that, oh.
Be bear,
There.
Be bear, bear. Be bear, bear. Be bear, bear.
They want to.
Yeah, right there, oh. Oh, they're different bear.
Oh, this is a big. He's a
Chocolate
big
bear.
bear.
Chocolate bear.
Do they eat what? Are they herbivores or carnivores, Rodney?
Both?
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh, they eat fish.
So, carnivorous.
Carnivorous.
Bear,
You
not a
see,
black bear.
it's a big bear.
Look, we could go in here. We
He's
already
looking at
saw
you,
the
Rodney.
bison.
Rodney,
did see
Rodney, look at that. He's looking at you.
Come here.
We're gonna bring you in LA.
Come here.
Rodney, you want a pet?
No.
We can. Yeah,
I'm scared.
you want? We'll bring him. We'll bring it.
Oh, don't.
Right, this is BEARIZONA. It's so beautiful. Highly recommend
Go at the
BEARIZONA. Where are we, boys? Rodney, where are we? We're gonna visit everything in the map. Okay, don't worry. We're gonna visit everything in the map today. We're gonna visit.
Go on pictures.
Yeah, let's ride the bus first. Rayver, where are you going? Okay, what's that? What's in there?
I want to see.
What's in there? Rayver, don't.
See him.
Rodney.
There's no. Oh.
Rodney, who's in there? Justin Bieber?
No, normal beaver.
Oh, it's the John Norman Bieber. Oh, I thought the Justin Bieber, the singer. So I think, yeah.
There's a beaver in there.
I thought Justin Bieber is there.
He's on this side. It's a porcupine. Oh, name him Porky.
Porky, hi Porky.
Hi, Porky.
Hi Porky.
Porky, you spiky.
Watch out, give away. Thank you. Oh, there are two.
There's two of them. I didn't know there was gonna be porcupine.
What do you need, Rodney?
Grandma, there is a turkey.
No, you cannot.
Turkey.
Turkey. For Thanksgiving?
Who wants to cook it?
No. He's chicken. Those are chicken.
There's birds. There's a white peacock. That's a white peacock. Dude, I named this one Jerry. Bob's over there. It
Where's
likes
Bob?
cats. Where's Bob?
Where's Bob? Right there.
Bobcat. Hi, Bob.
Oh my.
So adorable.
He's
No,
trying-
why are you leaving me? Bobcat, just leave me. Bob, leave me. We're so adorable.
What are they doing? It's like Rodney and Rayver when they're playing. They're running. Look at that. They're fast.
They run away from us.
They're so cute.
They're shy.
You can see it from here.
Come on, let's go. You want to go back there?
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Nanay?
Where's your mom?
Right here.
But where is she?
That's Ate Kiana. Anong mom?
But where is she? Jaguar over here. Oh my god. These are black ones.
Uy, wag yung galing ba? Ay! Ayaw na pwesto. Nanay? Oh, I can see. Lock mo lang.
Don't intimidate them.
Uy, hindi ka malagyo.
What are we waiting, Rodney?
To watch the raptor show.
Raptor show.
I got my raptor right here. I got my trained raptor.
Fly, Raptor.
He's flying right now. Is it a money hole? He's flying. I know. You have money? Yeah, I do. Yeah. Can I do it?
Later.
Hold this, please.
You can see how far around you can see just by moving your eyes. We can see about halfway around us without having to turn our heads at all. And this
Turned 9 years old. So we are growing by leaps and bounds, and the only way we can do it, folks, is with you guys coming aboard. So thank you so much for joining us. You guys are proud members of the BEARIZONA family now, and you are helping us to help all of these animals. So thank you so much. It really, really is important to me. Over to your left, you are going to see how we make these rock walls. Over there in front of those cars, they're all painted brown. It's a bunch of old retired buses and cars and trucks and storage containers, all that sort of thing. We paint them brown, strap them down good and tight, but then we throw wiring on the outside of it. We shoot it with what's called shotcrete. Shotcrete is nothing more than concrete blown in with a hose. That, to your right there, that's our future waterfall. That is 3 buses just like this one, stacked on top of one another with a shotcrete over the outside of it. Okay? Now I can't wait to see what they're going to do with retired drivers. That bear gives me an idea. For me, it's probably going to be more like that fish. But anyway. Now you see those spots on their ears. That's what the veterinarian was here to do today. Take care of some of the spots that they scratch them off because the bugs bother them so bad that it starts bothering their ears. So the vet has put some ointment and that sort of thing on their ears today. So he's paying her visit today. But these are all 3 related to each other. These are two boys and 1 girl, brother and sister. Actually a black bear. All the bears we have in here are black bears. That's just called a cinnamon colored black bear. So they're all here to greet us.
Hello.
Oh look, we've got a bear in the tree right dead ahead of us. Bear in the tree. You'll be able to see it on your left hand side.
I found this thing.
Yeah, they look like they are so comfortable up there. And it looks like Big Arthur's the one that's laying down in here, this big den here. Over to your left, that's where Big Arthur's hanging out right now. Arthur is a full-grown 690-pound black bear.
Hello.
Now over here to your right, that's
Look at
Kathy.
that, the one
Everybody say,
inside the
"Hi, Kathy."
tree.
Kathy's animal stuff. She's one of the ones that help us feed these guys. Hi, Kathy.
Hi, Kathy. They're swimming.
All right.
Rayver, look at the side. They're swimming here.
Doesn't it look
The
comfortable?
one that's in top of the tree.
Your left.
Look at
Swimming
that.
in the pool.
They're
Yeah,
swimming
what
in the pool.
we need a sign out here that says no lifeguard on duty.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there they are enjoying the water. Yeah, a little. Looks like you're doing a little exercising there, a little water aerobics. All right, now as we come around, look to your right, you are going to see one of our dens here. I like to tell everybody that we have built-in appliances. It is actually built with broken washers, dryers, refrigerators, freezers, that sort of thing. They are not working appliances, but they do have built-in appliances. Now, so see, I'm not lying to you. We don't have lions here anyway. So over to that was it. Over to your left and your right, if you look at these bands on the trees, those bands are actually there to protect those trees. These bears climb the trees so much and so often that they will dig into the center core of the tree, killing the tree. And you are in the largest ponderosa pine forest in the world right now. So we do have to take good care of our trees. Now you're going to be able to see that bear a little bit closer here on your left-hand side as we go around the little... I think, I'm not positive, don't quote me on this one, but I think that's a lemon. It looks like it's the lemon's coloration. Lemon is a cinnamon-colored black bear from Mount Lemon down around Tucson. Yeah, where's your mother?
Where's your mother?
Where's your mother?
Oh yeah!
Yes, I am.
All Right. Like I said, we have a total of 16 bears in here. Now they
Whoa,
are
there.
the chase is on. Now they're omnivores. They eat 80% fruits and vegetables, only 20% meat. This is Big Arthur over here to your right. The one laying down right there. That's that 690-pound adult bear I was talking about. Yep, that's him. And I'll explain a little bit later how he got over here into the junior bears with the little guys. A little bit later in the drive here. And it looks like they're kind of chasing each other down. One of them must have gotten close to the food or something. Each bear has its own unique tree that it loves to climb in. And sometimes they'll actually fight over the pond too. Charolais cattle and brown bison. 1 in 4 comes out brown. You will see a little brown baby back in there. That's one of the babies that come out brown. Then the little white one, his name is Johnny Snow. All right, now they're coming over for a treat. They do like to come over for a little cookie.
Why is the door open?
So they can come on board if they want to. You're not going to give up your seat for them? No, they can't get on. They don't have tickets. You have to have tickets to get on this ride.
Oh no.
But those are a bison. Now these guys can jump 6 feet in the air from a standing jump. They can do it. And they can run at 30 to 40 miles per hour.
I do want to live.
Don't think they're gentle giants because there are more people killed in Yosemite State Park by bison alone than any other animal. Hi, baby. You hungry?
I know they're
Want some goodies?
dangerous.
Yeah, oh, I'm sorry, Bubba. There's a cookie for you.
Bye-bye.
Oh yeah, these are bison fed from the wild. But you can
Oh,
see
look
the
at the
baby.
mama. Look at the
Look at
baby.
Mama standing there,
Oh,
and you
so
see the little baby laying right next to her.
Right there, right there, right there.
The great big one back there, that's Big Sully. Sully is the proud papa. And Sully is weighing in at a scrapping 2,400 pounds. His head alone weighs 400 pounds.
2,000.
2,400 pounds.
Holy moly.
Yeah, the big ones, they average around 2,000 pounds. He's a little bit heavier because he doesn't get the exercise that they would out in the
Oh,
wild.
they're digging.
They're digging.
Yeah, they like to roll around in the dirt. They take their dirt baths.
Get back.
Yeah, it gets the bugs off of them. Keeps the bugs from bugging them. Now notice that they are shedding. Okay, bison do shed, and if they shed too quickly, they'll actually get sunburned. So they have a nice slow shedding process. But as much as they're shedding, I've got a real good idea that it's going to be a long, hot summer. It's already been warm enough, but I think we're. Black bears are territorial.
I found one.
They're very shy and they're solitary in the wild. And so, like I said over in junior bears, you are not going to see them hanging around each other in the wild like you do here in the park, if you do see them at all in the wild. Because if you weigh 300-400 pounds, you don't want too many friends around when it comes time to eat. So they separate from each other. You see him scratching his back on that tree right there? He's not just scratching his back, he's actually putting his scent on that tree as well. He's saying, this is my tree, stay off. Yeah, and sometimes you'll see them chase each other to get them away from their tree. Over here to your right, on that fence line right there, on the far side of the fence, that's where the junior bears live. The adult bears are on this side, and they do communicate with each other through that fence line. Now, Big Paula is another 18-year-old bear. She's about the same age as Big Arthur. Both of those two bears were brought to us. They were the dogs. They don't just gulp it, take it in their mouth and swallow it. Oh, here's one to smile for us. He's right next to his water tank. That's their watering, their drinking tank.
Look at that.
But notice that they do swim in it. Yeah, they swim in it.
Okay, good.
It must improve the flavor of the water or something, but that's their drinking water. Over here to your left, this is a perfect
look
chance
at
for
those,
you
they're
guys
so big.
to get some good pictures.
Come on,
This
Rodney,
is
right here.
Big Dan, the man over here. Nope, that's not Dan. Nope, I'm sorry, that's not Dan. Dan is a cinnamon-colored black bear. He's got what we call a perfect bear face.
Hello,
so this one
bear.
here's just sitting here, just smiling into the bar.
Hello.
Just coming to say hi. Now we do have a variety of bears from different states. We have bears from Arizona, Colorado, Oklahoma, Montana.
Hello, bear.
We
Hello,
have
big bear.
all over the place.
How are you? It's hot, huh?
Now notice he acts like he can't hear you. That looks like the one crossing in front of us. That looked like it could be Sparky Bear. Sparky's got a great big head and a real small face. I'm not sure who this one over here to our right is. They say when a black bear exposes its belly, it's a very, very comfortable bear. There's a comfortable bear right there if I ever saw one. Oh, here's one's got an itch.
Oh, you get an itch too.
I've got to get that itch. Over here to your left, you're going to see where Tooth Bear is. Remember me telling you about Tooth Bear? He was in excruciating pain out in the wild. Game and Fish spotted him. They sedated him, brought him to us. Dr. Ole pulled his tooth, and he survived. So now he's a survivor bear, but his name is Tooth Bear.
Look at that one,
Alright.
Rodney.
Now look at this one
It's
laying
like-
down here over
yeah.
in the back there. Look
It's
at that.
like
Is that a comfortable bear?
Rayver and Rodni when they sleep.
When you see a bear sleeping with its paw up on the tree, if that bear was to wake up in the start, something was to frighten it, it'll shinny right up that tree. So it's escape route. Yep, it's escape route. There's our reaching point right there. That's a trailer back in behind those rocks. Remember the shot crate? That's a trailer. And they have an animal staff that will monitor that. If we bring in a bear from the wild, it's a rescue bear, or maybe we bring in a bear advances from junior bear, the animal staff will stay in there and monitor those bears for a period of time to make sure everybody's happy, everybody's getting along, and everybody's well fed. That's where we finish the story about Big Arthur. Remember Big Arthur, the 690-pound bear over there? They have an instinct about them. It's an instinct that says fight or flight. They either decide to fight with another bear or they'll flee from the fight. Arthur would do neither. He wouldn't flee, but he wouldn't fight back, and he kept getting beat up. He wanted to be just left alone. Nobody would leave him alone. So the animal staff had to decide what to do with him. We love the bear because he never causes any trouble. He's never climbed on a car. He's always just a very, very sweet, shy bear. Animal staff loved him. We want to keep him. We don't want to send him to another facility. So they tried moving him over to junior bears, and now he is the chaperone, or the babysitter, if you will, of the junior bears. He's teaching them their manners, how to respect them. It's because they are very shy bears. So, yeah, you yell out at me, he'll act like he doesn't even hear you, but I almost guarantee he can hear us breathing. Yeah, they're very, very cunning. But they stay to themselves, and that keeps them safe. Now, we did have a bear up in this tree over here in Big Bear earlier. It doesn't look like he's up there any longer. He or she, I don't know which one it was. But I do want to show you back in here, I want to show you how you're going to know if you are in bear country that there have been bears in the areas. If you'll look at the difference in the bark, if you look to your left, you're going to see the normal bark, and then you're going to see bark that looks like it's kind of reddish, and it looks like it has claw marks in it.
That.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Those are claw marks. That's how you can tell that a bear has been in the area. So if you go out into bear country, which is a great deal of the Arizona forest, you are going to see trees that look kind of like that with the scratch marks on them. That's probably where you're going to find those bears, is up in those trees. It's really not
They
good.
can get up to 20 to 25 pounds. I can't hold a 20 to 25 pound armadillo all the time. Little Lucy's a lot easier to bring out. A great educational animal for that reason. Now, being so small, what's cool about three-banded armadillos is that if they're scared, they can roll all the way up into a ball to be able to. Where do you guys think she's from? Africa. Again, you're good scientists. You're so good at this. So for her being from Africa, there's some really big predators from Africa. There's lions, there's hyenas, there's leopards. Those can be very dangerous animals. So naturally, she gets a lot bigger. Look at her quills, they're really big. She's a bigger kind of porcupine. If you guys see the North American porcupine, which are on exhibit, they're smaller. They got little tiny quills on them, but they don't have as many big predators. They've got mountain lions, which are their biggest predators.
It's time to show. It's showtime. Where's your head?
Rayver Rodni, he's sunbathing in the pool.
And then the others. At kaya pala nilagyan nila ng ano, so that they cannot climb.
They cannot climb because the trees are gonna die. They like old trees maybe, if they're
Good
gonna
thing.
kahoy. If they go up, they destroy.
Look at that. It's like Rayver and Rodni sleeping. They're tandem. Yeah.
The feet is up.
Look at that again. The other arm. And...
Oh my God! Look at that. The other arm is on. Is it? Nakikinig sa driver eh. 600 plus pounds. Oh. Mga bags ate, that's why they're moving. No, look.
Yeah, he's right there. Right there, Rodni.
Now we see big
Right there. You see him?
Look at the mama bighorn, the daddy bighorn.
Oh, so beautiful.
Oh, I love the horns.
Wow, nagpapaano pa. Nagpapapa-beauty.
Oh, their horn is like.
Oh, no, cross. No cross. Oh, no cross. You're blocking us. You're blocking us. Where are you going? Where are you going?
Shedding. Everybody's shedding.
You're shedding too?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Go to Big Bear.
Going to be there.
They don't eat the crow?
Looking for.
They're shedding too.
Oh, he's poo-pooing. He's pee-peeing. Oh, there's a big bear right there. He's in our. He's right there. You wanna? I think he can fit in your bag, right? There's extra seat.
There.
There's extra seat.
Yeah, we can bring to Carson.
The other one is right there.
They're gonna. But I was wondering how they take them to the clinic.
There, see, they can easily run there, right? The other one is. Look at that. He sleep a big bear. Look at that.
They all have names. How do they identify them?
What do you like about the zoo? Do you recommend it to other kids?
What?
Do you recommend for other kids to see it? No? Why not?
Because they might be scared.
They might be scared of what? The bears?
Yeah.
Among the zoo that we visited, San Diego Zoo, LA Zoo, BEARIZONA, which one do you like most? And why?
I like BEARIZONA because we could drive. It's like a drive-through with animals.
Drive through with animals. And then you can see them walking. It's like they're in their own habitat. Huh? Among the animals, which one do you like most? Among the animals that we saw, which one do you like most? Huh?
Bear.
The bear? They're kitty bear. There are a lot of bears.
Scary bear.
They're scary bear.
I like scary.
There are a lot of bears, huh?
They're scary bears. Well, I like scary
Okay.
bears.
How about the Laughlin Nevada? What do you like most? The one that we did.
None of this.
None of that?
Only in Route 66.
So you want the Route 66?
Yeah. It's better there.
Oh, it's better there. It's quiet. You like their train ride through Grand Canyon?
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah.
But you got scared with the robbers, the fake robbers, huh? The fake robbers. Okay, you tell them subscribe.